Hey, look,
we
man.
have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a Parker, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here on the kid team to bring that return to a blocked hole. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Working. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line. Let's go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw.
Oh, good D.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. When you look at this Packers defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy missed his block and lets the quarterback get hit.
Nigga, I don't give up.
Yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll send Reed in motion left. Now back to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 at first. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They'll run with the former LSU Tiger. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his place.
Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours for touchdown. Someone has to take responsibility, and we're going to try and get him safe.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You look at this Packers defense, and they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Yo.
Quickly, but it's incomplete.
I do that shit way before the nigga even broke the ball, man.
They had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for
a long time. Shit, okay, I see. Damn, tripping.
Back to football.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions, and guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there without time to dwell on things. And look,
talking to me?
Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them.
Down, they drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you're running against 6 DBs with some big offensive linemen, you often get this result.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're able to do it consistently here. Here comes 3rd down and 7. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick here is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to get 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This is awesome. This is a positive yard offense. Whoa. Ain't even gave up the 1st down yet,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. See if they can do better here on this drive.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
A Giants player.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, the running
now
back.
it's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Throwing out wide and intercepted. So problems with Eric passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
70 Lions!
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't draw many like that one. 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
79 Rook, 18 Rook, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is indeed good. And that will make it 6-0.
Defense is playing
So the
okay.
interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
So a couple of field goals now. 6-0 our score as the kicks away.
Hold on, bro. Oh, this nigga good. Oh, fall down, nigga. Just go down.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Crazy on the way. I ain't never played in no shit like this, man. That shit crazy for real.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game. As they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Man, come on, man.
5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Man. Straight like that.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. So left side here, it's complete. On the gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We'll come to the line here, 89 yards to pick up the first.
He ain't gonna go nowhere else. Back. I'm telling you that right now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
I could just get a little time though.
Well, he is caught.
Oh, this nigga, man.
And the Packers pick it up. And they
Swear to God, his knee didn't touch.
set up shop at their own 49.
Man, that's bullshit. I ain't gonna play.
Yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And
They
it's hard
didn't even
to do
challenge
real
the
early in the
kid.
game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Defense, just keep doing what y'all do, man. I'm just asking for a little bit more.
This offense gets down here
Give me
near the
a
end
little
zone.
bit more.
They're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Chopper City.
Matthew Golden, his 17th touchdown now on the season. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
The other who? Man, they all in that bottom freezer, man. You had the other one. What you mean? What did I deal with it? You had it. What you mean? What I did with it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
I
will
know.
send
Earlier,
this one away.
the one I did yesterday, you brought it down here, not me.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I brought you that one yesterday. I can't believe they said this thing fumbled. One play I had that did
The
something.
Giants offense at the
They
line,
gonna
ready
try
to begin
shit
their
on me
next
like
drive.
that, man.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question is, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way.
Nigga.
Don't cause any extra stress on the offense.
The Giants have 1-11 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Can't even block the fucking
That's going to go
corner.
down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying,
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Why would you sit down in the ball? Why would you keep coming across the field?
To the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
no doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try.
Get low.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't.
Come on,
even
y'all. We
get
got a
there.
chance to play this game, man.
And the lead will hold
We
at
got to find
13.
some fucking.
Very confident about this kick.
All these cheating
Let's be
assholes
honest
got all
about it.
this
In these
shit that work.
elements, the
Where
difficulty
my
level
shit
gets
that
ratcheted
work?
up by at least a factor of 5.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. This is 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Nabers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
Your boy gonna run route, though. You know what I mean? Your boy gonna run route.
First down.
Oh,
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to remove one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. He's got a rifle on deep left side.
Man, I'm trying to take control of my fucking receiver and it ain't even letting me, man. Fuck this.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Packers first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers! Trey McBride, 50 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, that your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
34-yard line.
Track and 60.
Second and 4. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. Very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get...
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in
Oh,
this
mama,
first half
good.
as he
This
gets
shit,
it
man.
away.
Ever since this nigga
This is
fumbled that
taken
ball,
to the
man, this
18.
team is crazy, bro.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
This nigga was 3 defenses the whole fucking game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's McBride.
Come on, man.
And
You
we're
know
going to
the
get a
rules.
timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Man, we been playing good team, bro. Nigga got like
So with 2
field
ticks
goals.
left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Yeah, but we tricked
From
off
the right
a couple
hash here,
times.
should be an easy one. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance.
Telling you, my
kick.
nigga, we have some fucking offense,
Right to the
girl.
right. And they will
Damn.
be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
Oh, and I gotta get it. Oh.
save. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
He was trying to play in this shit. I appreciate the family. So most niggas in here, they want to try to play.
The 22-yard line. Offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. You put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
Hey, man. Can I get a motherfucker to make a tackle? Can somebody make a play for me, man?
But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running
Pivotal.
games going and give them more opportunities. And I guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them.
That nigga injured. That nigga face is broke, though. Ain't no way in hell.
He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And down to the 20-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready to score.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw.
Hey, why was he open, though, man? I sent the corner blitz on the other side.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff for the third quarter and drive right
Yeah,
down
well,
the
that
field
play
to
don't work.
extend their lead. Right after is good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Hey, whoever decided to watch this shit, alright. Alright, my bad. I didn't think it was
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I ain't got no rhythm to my offense.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to
Face mask, nigga.
here with a marker on the field as well.
Of course.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver.
I'm just saying.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Patting us on the back and shit. You just feel sorry for us and shit.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Lousy, nigga. Who I think y'all is?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, 42 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here in that deficit. So now, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on.
You need to get that earlier, man. He's holding it, man.
Extra
extra point splits the uprights.
He was playing good D the first half. First quarter. Mid-second. We played good, but when we turn, defense can only do so much. Like, the niggas is tired, man. You know, we need some turnovers on defense, okay? We need some turnovers on defense. Let's try to get in the game. Try to get in the game, fellas.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Man, that's a motherfucking lie, man. If that ain't a sack, that's a fumble, man.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams.
You just don't try to play defense. Who is that? That Jamison, my nigga? You just already put that ball that nigga a couple times. That Jamison, look at the guy. Squad over here.
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Unnecessary spin. It was fucking 45 seconds late.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
Oh, you see the nigga trying to hit him off the route, though? That's weak, because they didn't even call it.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go. And they bring him down. Michael Parsons. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Street, Cowboy 80. Keep it up, keep it up. Street.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to
Man,
be
this is bullshit.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball at 3, and it's 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Good D, fam. Fuck, we gotta beat it. We play it all day. What's up for us to beat it?
Blocking on the return, it springs in for 25. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Crack ball 80. Check out.
they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this pretty close to the
Got a
first
couple
down
niggas
marker
out
for
here
the
trying to
Giants,
pass high.
31.
I don't know about the rest of
After
them.
a gain of
I
5,
got a
they'll
couple
wind
niggas
up
trying
being
to pass
about
high.
a length of the football short here on third down. He'll look to throw here. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4.
I'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. When you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Damn, nigga, you up 35. Nigga, you want to still go for it on me?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
First down, Green Bay.
Now back to throw. It's Williams on the catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, go.
He'll look to throw. Finding Williams. He's ready. Wants the football. Put it on the carpet.
I need you to get out of there. I need you to get somewhere. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. You ain't going to outrun them past that.
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This one inside the 45. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up second and
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. A bad false start penalty there. Now second and 6.
Ready? At the 60, at the 60. Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Dang. Not fast enough on that.
And his rough night
Ooh,
continues.
ooh, nice.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And that brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
60 by 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means fourth down.
And I don't want it to quarter to end either. That's why I call the timeout.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll set up a throw.
You're fucking stupid.
And they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this one?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get
Get that motherfucker up again. Get that motherfucker up again.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Offense is fucking. I mean, they are. That offense, boy, I tell you something. That shit there, boy. Defense, though, I ain't even try. I ain't even mad.
Running game working this time. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That nigga hit bad. That nigga out there called this shit, though. Oh, he's mad at him. This nigga still. That nigga called it some shit.
Got it. Ready? Last day 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Good deep, Trey.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Bootsy.
That's
That's that nigga Bootsy.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over first and 10.
But I know. I do what I know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line.
Brings up second and
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I definitely hit the wrong button. I'm looking dead at my tight end. I'm looking dead out. Way over there.
Continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this one incomplete. Another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
How's it at every third down this nigga took those 3 fouls? That's wild.
And the Giants send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Ugly ass motherfucking jersey. That's what it was, sir. That's his motherfucking jersey, nigga.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem with scoring. Now they'll try to polish things off in the field.
Give here, nigga.
Officially, it's a 1-yard
that was a fatality tackle. Come here.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11.
Okay. This nigga did an Akun before.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly,
This nigga threw a fire. I ain't never seen it.
but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw here.
Hey, way to come get that shit, nigga. Off the show, I thought I had one. Way to come get it. That's a sick game right there.
Why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a game that get a win. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Not an issue. Exercise those fingers.
Alright, my nigga. Touchdown shit, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
First down, Packers.
Look at this. Look at this. Nigga, go for the fucking ball. I'm right there.
Just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to McBride. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break up much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the Packers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
they will not let me sack this fucking quarterback, man.
Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert when they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too quick here. And it's 2nd down.
Completion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. Check it, boss. Check the call. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
You heard me?
him in stride. Gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he has a big
And
gain.
it's hardest for his little gimmick shit to work. Good catch, man.
Come up on a 1st and 10.
That nigga was sitting there right that nigga. No
Here into something else.
All great.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack.
Oh, man.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Real, man, that D was hit.
3 timeouts.
That's it. Crap.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Them niggas was hanging on to that ball, though, ain't they? Them niggas was hanging on to that shit.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
This is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, and they'll keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Purple leading. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right,
Good
they
guy,
actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Y'all asses off the field, man. Y'all niggas ain't done shit.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll fall here. And it's incomplete.